You're experiencing Wikipedia everywhere, even if you don't know it. If you do a Google search and you see a Wikipedia article and you click on it, you can read it, but what you may not know is that Wikipedia is actually being used anytime you say, "Hey Google," "Hey Alexa." And almost always that answer comes back with, "According to Wikipedia, ... Right? So you're seeing Wikipedia appear in places you probably did not see 10 years ago. If you look at places like YouTube, Facebook, they're actually pointing to Wikipedia when you visit a site you may not know about. And that's a new use of Wikipedia as well. And then on your iPhone, if you haven't noticed, without even visiting Wikipedia explicitly, if you go to Siri, or if you just start searching in the box that you would type the name or address of someone that's in your phone book or your address book, it is automatically searching Wikipedia as well. And you can see here that is actually bringing up a Wikipedia article when I type in Vera Simons, who's actually a famous balloonist and aviation pioneer. That's what's so amazing about Wikipedia, that's showing up in so many places, even when you're not explicitly looking for it. So if we're going to the next slide here. The tagline is the free encyclopedia that anyone can edit, if you've seen the front page. But you probably never dug down deep into what this actually means. So let's take a look at the word free here for a second at the next slide. The free encyclopedia could mean two things, right? In the English language, free could be free as in beer, or it could be free as in you can do anything you want with it. And the nice thing about Wikipedia, it's true in both senses of the word, right? You don't have to pay for it. There's no membership fee. There's no monthly fee. And you are free to download the articles, modify them, copy them, sell them if you want to. And that is the beauty of Wikipedia as a free encyclopedia. Next slide, please. So if you didn't know it, Wikipedia is one of the top 10 most visited websites in the entire world. It is the only nonprofit you will find in the top 50, and the only reason why I say 50 plus, because you keep scrolling, and most lists stop at 50 or 100, and you can't find a nonprofit while you keep scrolling. So think about that for a moment. Wikipedia is the only nonprofit, not only in the top 5 or 10, but in the top 50 or 100. It is a nonprofit, volunteer-edited website in a sea of commercial content, the only site of its kind. So I don't think we appreciate it that much, because you probably think, okay, Wikipedia, maybe the sites I'm used to, like PBS, National Geographic, they don't even come close. Wikipedia is the only one in the sea of commercial content. Next slide, please. So we have to ask yourself, who's ever met someone who's edited Wikipedia before? Anyone raise your hands? Good, so maybe 1 out of 10, maybe? Yeah, so not a lot. And there are not a lot of people, although anyone is asked to edit or asked to contribute. So next slide. We are seeing that anyone can edit, but not just anyone does edit. Next slide, please. The Wikimedia movement is a phrase you probably never heard of before, but we're going to talk about that today. And it has what we call the knowledge and the public interest at its heart, right? Very similar to what we see here in Chautauqua, right? It is recording history continuously and collaboratively on the internet, and it's been doing that for the last 20 years. It's hard to imagine, but we're entering into 21, 22 years of Wikipedia being part of the ecosystem that we have. Next slide, please. So I love this quote. The problem with Wikipedia is it works in practice, but not in theory. Right? You look at it, you use it, you enjoy it, this is great, and then you hear the fact that anyone can edit, and you go, oh my God, that's terrible. It shouldn't work, but it does. Right? So how does it work? Let's go to the next slide. It first started off as a for-profit, believe it or not, encyclopedia called Newpedia in 2000. So next slide. We had this guy named Jimmy Wales, who you might have seen before, as one of the founders of Wikipedia. He was the one who funded it as a commercial entity called newpedia.com. And then Larry Sanger, the next slide, was the editor-in-chief, was a paid employee who was there to help steer it. But it was meant to be a community-edited encyclopedia at the time. And then the next slide, we can see, the problem was that first year, they only wound up with 12 articles. Yikes, right? You're allowing anyone to edit any page, but they're a commercial entity. They tried to call for volunteers on the internet. You had to kind of prove that you had a higher degree and a college degree. And that was just so many friction points that they had 12 articles from a few hundred volunteers. That was not going to cut it. So next slide. We run to this guy named Ward Cunningham who had this software called Wiki software. Next slide. We'll see that it was named after the Wiki buses in Hawaii. If anyone's ever been to Hawaii, these are the shuttle buses, right? So Wiki's the word for fast in Hawaii, in the Hawaiian language. So he named this software Wiki, which meant that anyone could go to a Wiki page and edit it right away. You don't have to log in. You don't have to care who edited before. You don't have to care who edits afterwards. You can change anything on a web page immediately. So the folks who created Nupedia said, well, why don't we at least try this crazy idea of making a Wikipedia where anyone can edit any page. We know it's probably not going to be good, but we'll just try this, at least as a starter project. And within a week or two, they had more production than 1 year of Nupedia. And ever since then, the ball's been rolling bigger and bigger and bigger downhill to the point where right now we have, next slide, a mission of Wikipedia, which is imagining a world in which every single person on the planet is given free access to some of all human knowledge. That was what Wikipedia became from this original Nupedia project. And the next slide, we're seeing that what you now enjoy when you go to the front page of Wikipedia is a featured article, a bunch of Wikipedia articles related to today's news. You have, folks who died on this day in different years, and you have this amazing compendium of knowledge on the front page of Wikipedia, including links to other projects that are related to Wikipedia. There's a whole ecosystem now around this. Next slide. We have 21 billion page views per month. Yeah, so that's why it's up in the top 5 or 10 most visited websites in the world. English language Wikipedia alone has more than 6 million articles. And I think many of you here are old enough to remember what an encyclopedia was before Wikipedia came around, which is Britannica, World Book, Compton's, Collier's. These are names you might not have mentioned for years. But those had few hundred thousand articles. Wikipedia English has 6.5 million articles. And there are more than 200 language editions of Wikipedia, so it's not just English, German, French, or Spanish. There's 200 plus languages.